welcome to Pour Painting with Ron. I hope you've been really well since the last time we saw each other. Anyway, today I'm going to be doing another Dutch pour painting using some leftover colours that I had from a failed pour yesterday that I'm not going to show you. So I'm going to be doing this Dutch pour painting today on this 40 by 80 centimetre thin edge canvas. And as usual, I taped off the back with some painter's tape and put in some giant push pins that I got from my local Officeworks store. It was a little bit loose, the canvas, so I just wet the back with a spray and then dried it with my blow dryer just to stretch it out a little bit to make it nice and tight. Alright, now what colours did I have left over yesterday? Well, I thought to make it interesting, I'll use two colours on the base today. I'm going to be using titanium white, and I'm going to be using some lemon yellow that I've diluted with some titanium white. So I use 1 part of the titanium white and 1 part of the lemon yellow to make up a lighter yellow colour for my base coat. So I'm going to be doing two blowouts of colour. So I'm going to have white in the middle and I'll put the pale yellow on either end. Hopefully that'll look nice. When the painting's done, it'll be up end this way. So we'll have yellow, yellow and white in the middle with the blowout there. Well, you'll see in a bit what I mean. Okay, now what are the other colours? Well, the colours I had left over were a bit unusual, but I think they'll go interesting together on that background. So I'm using some darker yellow, this Mont Marte medium yellow, some purple, not too much of the dark purple, some, what's this, light purple, and then I'm using this metallic berry colour from American Decor. So it's Deco Art, American Decor Metallics, the berry colour. Now the paints, I thinned out 1 part paint to 1 part Floetrol, and then I added enough water to get the consistency that I wanted. Now for a Dutch pour, you need a really thin consistency, otherwise you can't blow it out with your blow dryer. So you'll see how thin the mix is that I use in a bit. It's not water thin, but it's pretty close. Well, anyway, let's get started. So here we are, nice big canvas to play with today. Now, I usually use Amsterdam paints when I do a Dutch pour. That I like the really rich colours that Amsterdam has, but because I used some Mont Marte yesterday, I thought I'll give a go with Mont Marte, see what the results are. So I'll just show you the consistency. Try to keep it the same. So when I pour it off the spoon, it doesn't really leave a mound at all on the surface of the paint. So the colours are the same. So it's not water thin, but it is pretty thin. And if I do a twirly shape, the bump stays on there for like about half a second or so. And so I've got lots of the titanium white. I was just going to do it white at first since I got so much, but then I thought it would look better if I had some of the yellow, the lemon colour. So this is my nice lemony colour. Same consistency there. All right, now if you're just using one colour, you can just throw the paint on and tip it around, or use a blow dryer to blow it around, but it's a little bit trickier using two colours. So I'm going to put the paint on and then spread it out using a palette knife. You don't want it too thick on the canvas. All right, I might do, will I do the yellow first or the white? Maybe the yellow. So maybe so much yellow. So as you can see, it is pretty runny. Oh, I'll get that off in a bit. About the same amount down this end. I'll keep a little bit. just in case there's an emergency. I'll just get a paper towel and get rid of the splotch. I don't want a splotch of yellow there. We've got about that even amount. Use this as a ruler. It's about the length of my palette knife. Yeah, it's about the same. So I'll just spread it out. Okay, I think we're done. Now I'll just torch it a bit to blow air bubbles. Right, now I don't want to have too much base coat on the canvas because it just has nowhere to go when you blow it out with the blow dryer, especially the part in the middle, I think. But we'll see how this goes. All right, now colours. Which ones will I do first? Maybe I'll start off with some of the yellow. All right, nice and thin. Then I might do a bit of this berry. Now, I don't want a huge amount. I don't want it taking over. And I'll do some of that purple. You can put it in a squeeze bottle. You have a bit more control. Ooh, just drizzling it on. some of the light purple. Now I do want this yellow to be the main colour, I think, so I'll just put another drizzle over the top. That was a bit messy there. I don't know how this is going to work, but we'll have a go. All right, now blow dryer. Where is it? Here. Now I'm going to use the lowest fan setting and the lowest heat setting, and hold the cool button in. Which way first? Yeah. Okay. Not enough white. Not enough paint there, I don't think, but that's a little bit late now. I'll put it on a higher fan. Okay. Didn't have quite enough paint to blow out, so to use that higher fan setting. Now don't be tempted to go over it time and time again with the blow dryer, because you'll just make it mud, especially with these colours. But you can use your mouth to tidy things up a little bit. Let me see, maybe. Not too bad. Not much colour happening there. But there's colour hidden underneath there. That's not too bad. Maybe okay, cool. Okay, now the torch. Okay, cool. Got some interesting cell action happening here, especially if you use a little bit of metallics. With your normal colours, you get some interesting cells and patterns happening. Perhaps, on second thought, I should have had perhaps a bit less yellow on the ends and more white in the middle, so I have more white space here, but I'll keep that in mind for next time. Anyway, I'll bring you in for... before I bring you in, I'll just go around the edges with my palette knife to get rid of any drips, and then I'll bring you in for a closer look. Okay, here we are. Hopefully you can see the painting. I'll just bring it down. You can see some of the lovely colours and cells that we have happening here. So, what did you think of that one? I think this one turned out rather interesting, and hopefully it'll dry really nice. I think that's all I was going to say today. Yeah, I think the most important thing to keep in mind with Dutch pours is to keep your mix thin and make sure you have enough paint on the canvas to actually blow around with the blow dryer. I perhaps didn't quite have enough, so I'll make sure I use a little bit more next time. Anyway, we come to the end of another video. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please take a moment to press the like button, and if you'd like to see more of my content, please take a moment to subscribe. Well, I hope you have a great week ahead, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. In the meantime, happy painting.